The Enviro Report is a division of Farmer Proud, and its aim is to detail little-known environmental stories of both success and challenges from across South Africa. An assortment of committed groups, from government and municipal bodies to volunteers, NGOs, private companies and individuals, implement meaningful conservation measures on farmlands and community and public lands across the country. These groups are not given due credit simply because their stories go untold.
100 years ago, this area would have just been very open veldt, with a bit of forest on the south-facing slopes here and there. Otherwise, just a sea of grass, real open grassland. And now it's crowded with these wattles. They are listed amongst the 100 worst invasives in the world and have been used in the past for their tannins, for the tanning industry. That in itself is the ecological problem, but that's the very product for which they were also grown. Behind me you can see a tractor working and a number of workers. This is midway through the project. We're on a steep section here where we felled trees in the last 2 days and they've fallen down into the river, and now we're busy pulling them out. A lot of people might say just leave the trees in the river, let the flood take it away, but there are a lot of trees and it would leave the river totally choked, which would later manifest in choked bridges, and it would take many more years to get it back to the biodiversity that we're after. In the past, on this section, we turned over stones and we only saw a thing called a heptagenidae, which is a little flat crawler mayfly that crawls, a very robust thing, crawls on the bottom of the rocks, and that was just about the only species that we saw. We're finding now, and we're hoping to see it more and more, that you're starting to see caddis and mayflies in better numbers.
Using the social media platforms YouTube, Facebook, Twitter and Instagram, the Enviro Report features these stories through mini documentaries, interviews, written articles and photojournalism. The Enviro Report, inspiring environmental action.